We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale. It's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the most avoided fighters in the game, and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA. There's only one heavy-hitting diva. It's Franchon Crews-Dezurn, fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, introducing the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, introducing Franchon Crews-Dezurn.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
A long time to square off. Here we go. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Another scoring shot there. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. The courage on display here is incredible.
This is all about ego. Safety is out of the window. Tactics are out of the window. They don't need gloves. They need beer glasses. The way they're fighting, this is ridiculous.
Nice shot with the left. Missed with that right uppercut. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields. As bad. What do we expect to see here in round two? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Beautiful counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Just misses with the right uppercut. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There's a counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Some nice exchanges from both. You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring. And a wise move there to clinch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave.
The bell rings and we start the third. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. And look at the reach advantage for her. Beautiful counter punch. She misses with the jab. Missing with the left hook. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. She misses with that jab. And a counter left. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Insane action. Good counter punch. That punch scores. Hey, those punches add up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match? Back at it in round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? It's all offense, all the time. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Time for the 5th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They scored that left hand. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Lands with the right counter. And a good decision here to clinch. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got...
Oh, and she rocked. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay? Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Let's talk about Shields. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that. There's the bell for round 6. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That one will count. That right uppercut misses. Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. That one lands. These two were made for each other. Good counter left hand there. And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Let's talk about Shields. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
Cornerman, get your job done. Do it right.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Well, if this round is anything like the last one, we're in for a treat.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She can't find a home for that jab. Nothing but air with that jab. That left shot lands. Nice job by her to block that jab. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punching. Let's talk about Shields. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner. Man. Round 8, and we're off again. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching this.
The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
And yep, that's going to do it.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, stoppage win, total domination, and a stoppage victory for sure.
A TKO. The argument's going to the crowd aren't happy. The crowd aren't happy. The fight is unhappy. They want to see a definitive end to this fight. These guys are going to have to do it again. All over again. Please, don't give me another TKO.